FPV drones are really cool, and I wish I had one. Let me just go buy one real quick. Because I don't have $10,000, we're gonna be building one. Somehow. I don't know how we're gonna build it, but we're gonna build it. So I should probably make a recap on what we've done so far. So let me go find some stuff. So first thing I did was take apart a drone that I already had. And then I 3D printed a useless drone that I found on printables.com. And then I modeled and printed this frame. As you can see, it has the motors and stuff. And that's pretty much all we've done. We also have one part so far. It's a gyro thing. We have one part right now, and that's the gyroscope. I just put an order on a new part that'll be in soon, and I'm just gonna edit a better recap. First, I wanted a 3D model of a drone just to get a grasp of what I'm gonna be working with. After this, I wanted a 3D model of a drone that I made that could fit my motors and my arms. This is it. As you can see, I haven't printed this one yet. It has indents for the parts that are coming in soon, but I might change that in the future. And I also just made an arm because I wanted it to be tileable and so that I wouldn't have to 3D print the whole thing every time it inevitably broke. This project has been in the works for 6 months, 5 of which were spent procrastinating, and only about a week were spent actually doing anything. The rest were spent learning on how the program worked or printing. While the part's coming in, I just want to talk about how these videos are going to be structured. The first third of the video is going to be about the recap of what I've done over the few weeks that I won't upload. The other 2/3 of the video are going to be going into more deeper understanding, and the more sciencey and mathy part, like all the equations, how all the parts work. Yeah. So the part that we were waiting for came in just a few hours ago. Here it is, the MX1508. I'm just gonna watch some tutorials and then build something. There wasn't very much information online, but I found enough to go off of. Yeah, now we're just gonna hook this beautiful mess of wires up to this more beautiful mess of wires. Well, okay, this is the diagram right here. Just plug it in, I guess. I've made a whoopsie. I need another wire. This. And, yeah, now I'm just gonna upload it. In hindsight, I should probably use the battery. Well, moment of the truth, does this jumbled mess of wires work? Yes! The jumbled mess of wires works. I'm done. This is a strong motor. Anyways. Subscribe. Thank you guys for watching this part. I hope you guys stay for the in-depth part. This is the diagram that I used to plug in the Arduino to the motor. Pretty simple. You can just plug it in. The motor driver uses PWM, or pulse width modulation, a type of serial data transfer that controls the amount of power delivered to a load by varying the width of a pulse in a digital signal. That is a mouthful. This is the code that I used. Tell me in the comments, should I open source this? Yeah, there's not really much that I did this episode, so bye.